Okay, so we are pursuing discussion on insomnia. Insomnia is a disease, mental disease. I'm not saying mental disease means it is psychiatric disease, but it is considered as a disease of human brain. Insomnia. And insomnia, a person is not able to sleep. There are various degree in insomnia. First, insomnia person is saying that I am not able to sleep at all. Another person is saying, I feel sleepy, but when I go to the bed, I'm not able to sleep. Third person is saying, I sleep, but I don't get sound sleep. Fourth person is saying, I'm sleeping, sound sleep, but every half an hour, 1 hour, I get up. Someone is saying, I walk in while sleeping only. Then someone is saying, I see lot of dream in the night. All are brain disease. All are brain is in the sense that human brain is actually it has many departments, and all the organs in the body is connected through each department in human brain. If eye is there, then eye has a department in human brain. If someone hits there, then he may lose the eyesight completely. If someone hit at other place, then he will be speechless. He cannot talk. Even the tongue is there, everything is there, but he cannot talk. If someone hits at some other place, then he will get heart not working. Every part of the organ is connected to some part in the brain. Okay, then there is a part in the brain which is responsible for sleepiness. Okay, insomnia means not able to sleep. Means that portion, the portion of the brain that is responsible for making a people sleep. Sleep means all the organ in the body they will work only limited manner, only very little limited manner. Means body will go in less energy mode. That is called sleepiness, that it is not going in less energy mode. Why it is not going in less energy mode? Because that part of the brain is malfunctioning. The part of the brain which is responsible for giving the sleeplessness, that part is not working. Okay, why it is not working? Because that is not receiving enough energy. Any organ that is not receiving enough energy, then there is a problem. If heart is not working nicely, then there can be two problems. One problem is that the arena in brain that is responsible for the heart, that arena is damaged. That arena is damaged, or the heart muscle has lot of toxication there, lot of oxidants there. It is going through sclerosis or whatsoever, lot of toxication. Or lung, if I say lung, people is making too much smoking. Too much smoking means lung cell slowly it will become a sclerosis. Too much drinking, the liver cell will become like a stone. Even though brain organ is all right, but liver itself is not working because its constituent liver organ is not healthy because he is drinking too much wine. Lung is not healthy because he is drinking making too much smoking. So when lung organ is not nice, then what brain will do? These are the consequences. Means whatsoever. If your organ is not working, then you are in problem. Why organ is not working? Because organ is not receiving enough energy. This is what we place the point. If organ is not receiving enough energy, then organ will start misbehaving. Heart attack or lung failure, this kind of thing will happen. Why organ is not receiving enough energy? There are two cases. One thing is that body does not have enough energy. One fundamental is body itself does not have enough energy. Then what it will give to the different organ? Second thing is organ itself is completely damaged because of too much smoking, drinking, or whatsoever. The actual biological constituents of the organ, it has become hard or whatsoever. Then it is not working. Even though you give energy, but it is not sensing the energy, then organ is damaged. Okay, so if organ is not sensing the energy, if energy is given to the organ is not because organ is damaged. If organ is not damaged and still he is not, if organ is very nice and then he is not receiving energy at all, like a person is not eating somehow, he is not getting food at all, and he is habituated to having food. In night time, consider full day he could not get any food. Night time also he could not get any food. Typically, he will not be able to sleep at all. Or night time he generally has a nice supper. Supper, I believe it is called, or dinner, nice dinner every day. But someday he did not get the food at all. Then full night he will be awake because he could not eat on that night, though he habituated of it. Means lack of energy. Since he could not eat, then there is no energy in his body. Then brain portion is not able to receive the energy and he is not able to sleep. Next night he received nice dinner and then he sleep because brain portion received nice energy and he is sleeping. Means any organ, if it is not receiving energy, either organ is malfunctioning, organ is damaged. If organ is damaged, if consider this is a mic and this is a mic and this mic is damaged, then whatever battery I give, it will not work. Or if mic is nice and battery is not charged, then again it will not work. More or less, that is what happens to the human brain portion, where the which is responsible for sleepiness, either that portion is damaged or it is not receiving temporarily energy. If it is not receiving energy for continuous time, then it will get damaged. Okay, if the person which is responsible for sleeping, if that person is not receiving energy for certain duration continuously, then that person will get damaged like an electronics equipment. Or for some time it is not receiving energy, like person could not get the food, then again it cannot sleep, but next day he get the food, he can sleep. Okay, or he it is not getting energy. I'm not talking about food only. There are many ways where organ, human brain, or that portion may not receive energy. There are other ways also. Person is eating very nice food very nicely, still there is a chance that the brain organ, which is responsible for sleeping, it may not receive energy. That's why sometimes it is called that insomnia is a disease of rich people. Even though they eat a lot, and nutritious food and so many things, still they cannot sleep. Still they cannot sleep. Means there this portion is not able to receive money or receive energy, or there can be other scenario also. Okay, other scenario means in another scenario it is not one. Okay, what do you mean? You mean if that organ is not receiving energy, then it is not able. Yeah, that is the only truth. But why it is not receiving? There can be many scenario to it. Why he could not eat that night? That night, then he is not able to sleep. That is temporary, not receiving the energy. But a person is not able to receive the energy for continuous duration, even though he is eating nice food and he is taking good medicine, and still his sleeplessness is decreasing day by day, even though he is increasing his food day by day. What are those conditions? But one thing is for sure, that if an organ do not receive energy, it will malfunction. That is for sure. If heart is not receiving energy, why it is not receiving energy? Person has not eaten nicely, then he is feeling weak, or he has malfunctioned his heart. He drank a lot and he smoked a lot. That heart become different. Its cellular structure got deformed, and now heart is not in a phase to absorb the energy, even though energy is being provided. Anyway, so we will see all the condition how a organ may not receive the energy. So the concept is, if the brain, which is responsible to make a person sleep, means that brain portion will guide the brain, other part of the brain, to slow down its metabolic activity. Means body will consume less energy. Energy saving mode in mobile and in monitor and computer, people would have seen energy saving mode. If you click on that, then it will go away, blink, go away. Means laptop or computer is in energy saving mode. Means it will run the daemon or the processor which are extremely important. Otherwise, all processes it will save in the memory and just done. Very few processes will keep running. When you awake it, then all the processes what it has saved in the memory, it will come back to the processor. Otherwise, it will not run at all. Same thing, if person is sleeping, then every activity of the body, very important activity will run. Otherwise, they will be completely slowed down, like heartbeat will keep running. Otherwise, pancreas and our stomach that is always doing like this, all will get slowed down or whatsoever. They will decrease its energy consumption. That's why sleepiness is very important. If you sleep, your energy consumption in the body become very less and you feel refreshed when you get up. So, what are the scenario under which the organ in the brain which is responsible for sleepiness, which is causing insomnia, why it is not receiving energy, that we will talk now. I have some documentation on it and that I'll read it through. But a person who is passing through insomnia, he must understand it that his brain is not receiving enough energy. That is for sure. Brain is not receiving enough energy. Why it is not receiving enough energy? That we will have a little bit discussion on it. Okay, I'm not saying that I am not a doctor and please go to the doctor. Please never go to the doctor. I am not a doctor, but please never go to the doctor. Doctor will give you some antidepressant medicine and that would make your problem even worse. So doctors are not very good to contact here. Okay, you understand the concept and go through that. Okay, first is first is now first there are many ways when the brain receives the energy. There are many ways to it. One way is food. One way is food. If person is digesting the food, this waste per portion of the body, it accumulates the energy because food is here, energy will be here. So it accumulates the energy, and this is called Ashta Chakra in body. This is mentioned by King Krishna in Gita. Ashta Chakra Navadvar. Ashta Chakra means there are 8 positions in the body where body stores energy, and the lowest portion is called Mooladhara Chakra. That is end of this backbone. If I see the backbone of a human, at the end it will go down near the waist, and there at the end there is the energy that it stores, and that is called Mooladhara Chakra. Inside the stomach, that is called Swadhisthana Chakra. Outside there is this navel, it called Manipuri Chakra, and then it is called I believe uh, Anahad Chakra, I think so. Then Visuddhi Chakra, and then Sahasrar, and then Agya Chakra and Vrikuti, or something like that. So these are the places where body stores the energy. Means person is lacking in the Sahasrar energy. Here energy is lacking. Some. Anyway, Mooladhara Chakra where person digests food. So if person is sleeping, make sure that you are sleeping straight. You are not sleeping like this or this or this or this. Okay, someone can sleep. Someone can sleep keeping the backside touching the ground and like this. This is called chitta position. So backside completely full back touching the ground and then he is sleeping like this. But this is not the best position. People can see any Hindu temple, then they are Buddha temple. Then see how Gautam Buddha used to sleep, or see how Vishnu used to sleep. They will sleep in a tilted manner like this. Okay, means one side of this it will touching the ground, and this side will be up. If this is the human body, then they will sleep like this. One is called chit position. Person will sleep like this. This is the back portion and this is the chest, and he will sleep like this. One side of this portion will touching the ground and other side will be up, and in the head will be on the hand. This is called Vishnu's position. This position where the he has to take a left turn. So he has to take left turn. Means left side of the body will touch the ground and right side will be up. And then left hand he will keep like this. Okay, this is called Vishnu position. So this position that maximum and body should be completely straight. If it is straight, then from this chakra energy will come directly to the brain. Straight forward it will come, and then brain will keep receiving nice energy from this chakra and he will get nice sleep. Don't sleep like like a convoluted manner. Okay, sleep in a straight manner, where this is the hip portion and this is head. Straight manner. Don't sleep like this or like this or like this or whatsoever. Straight. Okay, sleep on the hard surface. While problem is going on, don't take the mattress. Sleep on the hard surface. You can make one chatai or whatsoever. And then chatai means, okay, I have the chatai. I sleep on the hard surface only. I don't have any bed weight. So chatai, I believe I can bring in. Okay, this is how I sleep. So you have to. This is the hard surface. If you take it down on the ground, then you can sleep like this. Okay, so you can unfold the chatai and you can sleep on it. So that surface is hard surface. Make sure that where you sleep, the surface is very hard. Don't take mattress or gadda or whatsoever. If you take mattress, then your body will again bend like this, like or whatsoever. Then again, energy from this portion will not reach the brain, and you will not be able to sleep. Try to sleep alone. Try to sleep alone. That is required. Anyway, third is in general life. Okay, when you sit in general life, try to sit straight. Okay, don't sit like this. Don't take couch or sofa or something like that. Try to sit straight or try to sit straight. Try to do work while sitting on the ground, not on the chair. Okay, you can do Vajrasan or something like that. In Vajrasan, you can sit. People can search Vajrasan. So you can sit on Vajrasan and then you can work. In that manner, your backbone will be straight always. So that enhance your food digestion and everything. So that is required. Okay, see the sun in regular term. Now we will talk about it. Do the Sirsasana. Sirsasana means you can search Sirsasana regularly. Means once in a daytime you can do Sirsasana. Sirsasana means head will be down, right? If I'm standing, then feet is touching the ground and head is up. With Sirsasana, head will be touching the ground and leg will be up. Try to do or try to do with the wall. I do with the wall. I also cannot do with the straight. Try to do with the wall against the wall and then be straight for 5 minute, 10 minute time frame. Then the energy that is stored in this chakra, it will come to brain chakra. So energy will get transferred the way money transfers, and then brain will carry more energy. So these are the situations. Okay, friendship with the okay brain vector downward. We will talk about it. No aggressiveness. Forget about any aggressiveness in your life. I will show you. You have done this wrong to me, and all these are my enemies. Okay, all these are enemy and they are completely behind me. Okay, wait, I'll show you. This aggressiveness, just forget permanently in your life. Threatening anyone, taking revenge from anyone, these things completely forget permanently. So never become aggressive in your mind, in your life. Never ever. Okay, aggressiveness, it restricts sleeplessness. Okay, then you have goalless life. Never set any goal in your life. Means goalless or resultless life. If I did do this much, then I'll get this much money. If I do this work, then my manager will be happy. If I do this much, then he will be happy, she will be happy, or I will earn this much, and then I can buy a motorcycle, I can buy a car. Result less life and work and work centric life. Work centric life means keep working, keep working because I have to work, not don't see the result. Okay, okay, I am working because I'll get this much money. This is what I'm saying. Result centric work you have to forget completely in your life. Work centric life you have to live. Okay, this much work I am getting, then nice, I'll do this much work. Make sure that you don't do work where you will feel insulted. It's not that everyone everywhere you start working. See that okay, you have prestigious environment. That is all right. But don't see the result. This is what Krishna also talks. King Krishna talks in Gita. You are not entitled to see the result. You are entitled to do the work only. Result will come on its own. Okay, this is called niskam. Niskam. Niskam means niskam karm. Niskam karm means a work you have to do without seeing the result. This attitude you have to make in your life. This is called niskam karm. So this is what is required. Okay, okay. Now what I am going to talk now, it is little bit different, and that is called brain energy. How brain receives the energy. Okay, brain receives the energy from the ambience. If I am living in a family and then I am eating cooked food, means I am associated to people in my family. Makes sense? If I am eating with my family member on dining table, then I am associated with my family people. Then I am going to hotel, and there I am eating with my family and other people. I am associated with them. Then I am going to the party, and there I am eating cooked food. Then I am associated to them. With whom you are associated to it, that is very big thing. With whom you are associated to it, which kind of thing you are associated to it. If I try to eat raw food means I drink milk. Okay, I drink milk. That is the one thing that also comes in raw food. You can drink without boiling also, or you can drink pasteurized milk. Go outside and drink it. This is called. Then you eat banana, you eat guava, you eat apple, you eat papaya, and that's it. You don't eat anything. This means that you are not dependent, you are not associated to any human now. Makes sense? If you eat home food, if you eat hotel food, if you eat party food, then you are associated to human because they cook the food and then you eat in a social environment. But if you eat something that nature provide directly, not human provide, like you can eat milk, drink milk, or you can eat fruits. If you eat like that, then human do not, because human they do not produce the fruit. Fruit is produced by the nature. If you directly eat apple, if you directly eat banana, whatsoever, then you are not related to the people. Then you get away from the people and you are getting attached to the nature. Nature has all the remedy. Nature is a powerful source of energy, but you have to get inclined to the nature. Make sense? Okay, what do you mean? What do you mean power to the energy or whatsoever? Think in a manner that I have a car. I have a car, and from car top, consider there is this is a road and there is a car. And from top, I am placing the energy, very high energy. Will be there only. Car will not move at all. Same energy, if I put from this side, then car will start moving. Means car direction and your direction are in same manner. Your energy and the car can move. They are aligned to each other. Then car will move. Okay, what do you mean? What I mean is nature do not get disease. Nature do not get disease. A tree do not have insomnia. A cow or buffalo, they do not have insomnia. Any animal, they do not have insomnia. Any tree do not have insomnia. If you get aligned with nature, then you will also not get insomnia. With whom you are getting aligned, you will acquire the nature. So first see how your ambience is. If your ambience is more towards nature, then you will grasp nature's nature inside you. You will be more happy and you will tend to get less diseases because you will match their nature. You will match their nature. So try to be more towards nature than the human being. This is one of the big reasons. Anyway, another is that friendship with the brain vector downward. Okay, there is a brain vector. Brain vector means just think that I'm sitting with someone and I'm telling a story. You know, this happened, you know, that happened, you know, this happened, you know, that happened. Then I am asking something. Did you, did you understand? Oh, what you said? Because his brain is somewhere else, even though his ears are there only. But he could not listen because brain is somewhere. How people listen anything by ear? Completely false. His ear is near your mouth only. But if you ask after 10 minutes what I said, then he said, you said something? You said something? Because I am speaking so loudly for 10 minutes. You could not hear it. No, I could not hear anything. Because his brain is somewhere else. So brain here, not the ear. Brain, this is called brain vector. There is a vector that brain maintains, and this is called brain vector. Where is if brain vector is upward, brain vector is upward, then brain will not listen anything. Brain vector has to be aligned to the body. So brain vector should be downward. The brain vector should be downward, not upward. Okay, is there any position between downward and upward? Yeah, certain. If this is downward, then it will be like this, then this is flat. Then this up means that person is completely in oblivion, completely. Okay, like if someone say that he is in a shock, he heard something and he is in a shock. He is not replying anything, he is just thinking. Means his brain vector from downward, it became like this. Now it is very difficult to bring someone brain vector back to like this. Your brain vector should be like this, downward. If your brain vector is downward, then all the organs will function very nicely because brain is downward. Brain is like a mirror. Brain is like a mirror. Consider this is a mirror. Consider this is a mirror. Shining, right? Brain is like a mirror. Brain mirror should be downward. The mirror portion should be downward. Means whatever energy it is flowing from body to the brain, brain should reflect it back. Brain mirror. If it is going like this, then it is at 90 degree. If it is going like this, then it is 180 degree. That is completely upward. This is called Bahirmukhi. Bahirmukhi in Gita. King Krishna talks about it, and he is saying Bahirmukhi. The aim of person life should be Antarmukhi, not Bahirmukhi. Means this mirror of this brain should be downward. Means whatever energy comes in, it should reflect it back through magnification. Please see our human brain architecture that is in 7 or 17 or 18th chapter we have placed. So brain mirror should be downward or brain vector should be downward. So if energy is going, it should be able to reflect it. When this mirror is upward, then energy is coming from it and it is of no use completely. Then slowly he will start deteriorating. When person is food energy is going up and brain is looking up rather than down, then slowly brain will not giving back. The brain will reflect the energy with magnification. This is nature of human brain. No magnification will happen, and at the end, all the body part will start starving. This is what I am saying. So the brain portion, which is responsible for sleepiness, that portion will also not receive the energy when brain vector is up, and then slowly brain that portion in the brain will start starving, even though person is eating a lot. Okay, and then it will start degrading. After some time, that organ or that electronic component will start malfunctioning because continuously it could not receive the energy because brain vector is up. Then how brain vector will be down? Live with people whose brain vector is down. Oh, I don't see any. I see my mom, my dad, my wife, my children, all are jumping. All are here and there. What? Stick stick to the entities whose brain vector is always down. What is that? That is nature. Dog, cat, elephant, cow, buffalo, whatso animal you see, they are four legged, and their head will be straight. All except human, everyone's backbone is flat. Human backbone is up. So for them, God has made in a way that their brain vector will always be down. Always. See the tree, their root is down. Root is down. Means it will always be down. So if you stick more to the nature, then your brain vector will be down. Rather than this, by say, don't be aggressive. If you are aggressive in nature, then you will try to stick more with the human society because you want to earn, right? Tree cannot give you money. Dog cannot give you money. Elephant cannot give you money. Money you will get only with staying with the people. And then you are staying more with the people to earn the money. At the end, you become a patient of insomnia. Okay, I'm not saying God don't get involved with the human, but your idea should be more time you should give with the nature. Okay, less aggressiveness. This is required so that your brain vector or your brain mirror will be down, and then everything will be all right. Okay, but my transistor has gone completely wrong. Means my brain area where it is responsible for in sleepness, that is completely malfunctioning now. But if you try this, then slowly if it start receiving energy, because brain is not pure electronics component, if it start receiving energy continuously, then it will recover. This is the nature of the human. This is what Krishna talks in Gita. Small step in this direction can save you from very big problem. Krishna talks in Gita. Small step in this direction may save you from very big problem. Means small step towards nature will save you from very big nature. Okay, this is the case of insomnia. I have not told many things here, but you understand what I am saying. Nature and human society. There are two things, human society and nature. Okay, how you have to tackle when you understand it. This is, I cannot go much on it. I can go much on it. Okay, because it may hamper someone's personal or family life also. But understand how it is. Anyway, now people can, if this is the case, if night time, if you eat, try to eat, try to eat early, like 4 o'clock or 5 o'clock evening. You finish the food. Don't eat in night because generally food have carbohydrate in it, and it will cause aggressiveness in human mind. If I eat now, then at the time I'll feel energetic, and that will be it will increase the aggressiveness. So 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock evening, person is eating, then his aggressive nature will be around that time only. Once night is going on, then effect of carbohydrate will go down, and he will be calm, and food will be digested by then. Then he will, because if you are digesting the food, then it will attract body energy to digest the food only. Body has set of energy. Either it will give it to the body, brain, or it will give it to the stomach to digest it. If you eat by 6 o'clock in evening, then it will completely digest the food by 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, or something like that. Then digested food will give you energy, and your body energy will be ready, will be free to give your energy to the brain. So these things, if someone practices, I cannot go beyond it because it hits social life also. Then person must understand this concept. This is what I am saying. How you receive energy and how you lose energy. Brain must be receiving energy. Then only it will recuperate or it will heal the portion of the brain which has already damaged, and then it will start working. But there are scenarios, social life scenario of many people where they keep losing the energy somehow. Somehow they are living in a social environment that they keep losing the energy, and at one time will come where brain organ, that organ will start misbehaving. It is completely faulty now, and then he will. That's why he someone say, my disease is growing day by day. What I can do? I am eating a lot. Okay, whatever you are doing, your brain, your body is losing more energy to your society than it is getting energy from them. Then you have to get attached to the bigger energy source, that is nature. Okay, all technology I have talked, mirror fundamental, vector fundamental, and everything. You understand? and you get it. Have a sound sleep.